Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Usarensi Sophia. Thanks for joining us today. Today we'll be making Ruffles Autogele. So I'll be managing these three strands of ashoke for this. You can see my three strands are already joined together. So first I'll measure out 25 inches from the piece like this, from the already joined three strands of ashoke. Now I'll also measure out another 25 inches. Now we'll be left with 12 inches. So this 12 inches is what I'm going to manage to make a base. This video is going to be a bit lengthy because I'll be showing you guys how to make a very different type of base entirely, since we're managing the piece, the ashoke we have now. So I'll cut out the measure 25 inches. And now after cutting out, I'm left with the remaining 12 inches. So now I'll go loose up this piece of ashoke. I'll lose up the three pieces. This is going to serve as the base. So this is it, guys. I've already loosened up the piece. Now I'll make a fold for one like this. I'll make a fold for another like this. So these two pieces, I'll put that aside. This two piece is going to serve as the base. This is what I'm going to use for making the base, and our base is going to be a v-shaped base. So join me as I go to the sewing machine and show you guys how it's going to be done. So guys, this is it. I've already joined the edges. I've sewed the edges of the piece. This is how it is now. I've joined the two sides. Now I'll make a cross like this. Make sure the smooth surface is facing the front. I'll measure it to make sure it's about 18 or 19 inches wide as the length, because that's our, remember, that's our measurement for a base. So now I'll join it at the middle to have that V effect. And now this is the handle. I'll put it in inside. This is about 8 inches piece, so I'll put it inside this part. As you can see, just place it in and I'll sew it down to secure it. I'll do the same as I do for this part as on the other side as well. So guys, you can see this is the base. This is a mini base. This we do for our tutorial today. So I'll just put it down and I'll join the 25 inches piece we cut out earlier. I'll join it to the base using my needle and thread to tack it. You can see this is the back. I turned it from the front to the back. I'll join it this way first. As I'm joining, I'll join it to the middle. I'll get close to the middle, not exactly the middle. So I don't want it to be exactly on the middle. I'll join it to that V part where that V effect is. So I'll just stop close to the V effect. As you can see, I'm almost there. I'll just join one more time, close, a little bit closer to that V effect. I'll get to the middle. So I'll do it now. After joining, I'll secure my sewing and I'll go to the other side and do exact the same way I've done here. I'll join the other piece to the other side of the base, just like this. This eye should be at the front, guys. This eye should be at the front. By the time you turn it to the right side, it will be like this. So I'll do the same on this other part now. So guys, this is it. I'm done with the joining. This is how it should, yours should look. Yours should be this way. So now I will start making plates from one side first. I'll make plates like this, then I'll pin down just one after the other. First I'll tack down this part with my needle and thread just to secure it. Now I'll pin the back with my peg. So that should be my other hand. Yes. So as I make the plates here, as I fold from the front, from the side, I'll pin down with my peg. Also pin down with my peg, one after the other. As I do, I pin like this. I make another plate too. I also pin, make another plate, and I will also pin. So this is how it should continue. I'll continue it till I get the desired height I want on this place. So if you want, you can also finish up this piece, but I want this piece to be the covering of this autogele at the back. So I'll do it like this. I'll make about 5 or 6 plates. Then now I'll start tacking it with my needle and thread. You can see I'm close to the V effect at the front, so I'll just tack it down twice or so just to secure it. And I'll also go to the other side of the base and do the same exact same thing I did here on this other part. And now you can see I'm done with the pleats making. You can see it now. I'll just arrange the pleats with my hands. I'll just arrange it a little bit with my hands, and I'll twist. I'll make a twist at this V at the front where there's a V effect. I'll just make a pleat twist here after arranging the pleats properly. Now I'll make a twist, taking the left hand across to the right. I'll make a twist like this. Take it from the back all around like this. Then I'll arrange also, and I'll pin down here. Pin down this part first. We are making use of pins first just to secure it. Don't worry, we are definitely going to sew down since it's an autogele. So now I'll pin down this part like this. I'll make another pins again. You can see it's already secured. Then I'll go to the other side and do the same on this part. So now after pinning, I will start making my ruffles. So this is the easiest way you can make your ruffles, just to gather pin, bring down, you gather it up and bring down. And you can see this piece is not too big, we're just managing it. So you pin down here just to secure it. You don't necessarily have to start pinning at the middle of the ruffles. Just pin down that point where the left meet each other, that center point, you pin there. And the other place you also need to pin down is this part here. You can see it's already standing on its own, so you don't have pin at the middle. It's not necessary. So I'll make the same thing, do the same thing at this other part. Just gather up, gather up, gather up, and pin. I already pinned that part, so I'll just pin it here at the middle where it meets the other side. You can see I'll pin it here, and we are good to go. So after making this pin, since it's an autogele, we have to sew down to secure it. So all the parts I've pinned, I'll start sewing. So this part where there are pins, I will remove the pins and sew with my needle and thread. I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll come back to show you guys the final finished look of it. So guys, I'm done with the sewing of the pinned areas. This is the handle of the pleat area. So I just want to show you guys how I added the handle to this part. So now I'll just, after removing the peg which I use for holding this part, I joined it 2 times, and now this is the piece I'll be using for the handle. This is the remaining 12 inches from the beginning. So I cut it into 2, and we'll be using this for the handle. So I'm going to join it to this piece, to the edge like this. After sewing to secure it, then I'll turn to the other side. I'll bring it down. After securing properly like this, I'll bring it down. Then I'll make another sewing just to secure it properly, so that when you tie, it won't get loose or fall off. And I'll tie up the sewing, secure my sewing, and that's it. I'll do same for the other side, and our autogele is good to go. So guys, this is the finished look after the sewing of the pinned areas. You can see how beautiful and neat. It's not that big, just moderate. So thanks for watching to this video, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions or a video you would like me to make for you guys, please drop your comments on the comment section. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.